I might as well watch this.
You're still cosplaying a black. Yeah, but you're still
I
cosplaying
don't
a
agree with
black
the
man.
N-word. I don't agree.
Yeah, but
with
you're
the
still, you're still, you're still.
N-word.
You do know Michael Jackson is black, right? He's a black man. He's a black American, African American man.
He's a very dark shade of skin.
No, he's
yes.
black. He's black. He's a black man. He's black.
A black man would be someone from Congo or something like that. No, he's not from Congo.
What?
Yes, Catherine is half Hispanic and she's half Japanese.
Ooh.
He had makeup and makeup on his face. Definitely. Damn.
Oh, shit, that's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, this guy is completely delusional at this point. And how are you cosplaying as a man of which you somehow have this weird identity issue with? You have your own identity issues, but at the same time, the man you're cosplaying as, who you're supposed to be a mega fan of, you don't understand his background, his ethnicity, his lineage, his bloodline, and are now somehow trying to deny his blackness. And you know, it's genuinely sad. We all know that, you know, Michael had his own issues, his own identity issues, and his own physical issues in terms of how he saw himself. He was definitely, unfortunately, very talented, but very insecure about his own looks as well. You know, his childhood trauma that paired with his vitiligo, his self-image issues, and his inability to have a normal life. You know, he was a childhood star, a singer since he was, what, the age of 10? And apparently faced a lot of verbal and maybe physical abuse from his father. I'm not entirely sure about the validity of those claims though, but I hear it all the time. They say Michael was, you know, abused by his dad, and that contributed to a whole bunch of his adult trauma as well. But back to the point of this video, this guy right here, Fabio Jackson, and by the way, his real last name was, I think, Hernandez or whatever, and then he changed it to Jackson. He also has a baby of which he's now given the last name Jackson as well, so he's that obsessed. For some reason, he refuses to accept that Michael Jackson was a black man, and that's just sad, especially considering
He could easily just do a Google search.
he's literally dedicated his entire life and allegedly has gotten 7 different surgeries to look like Michael Jackson himself.
This is just weirdness. Yeah, surgery just to look like another person is kind of crazy.
Weird.
Okay, so Michael Jackson literally. Okay, you want me to show you interviews where Michael Jackson?
Great hair. How do you think they have great hair?
Great hair. Wait. Black people have bad hair? Wait, black people have bad hair? Wait. Black people don't have bad hair. There's no such thing as bad hair. We don't have bad hair.
There is.
What is bad hair?
Grow hair like that.
I think this guy again. Michael Jackson.
Oh no. I've seen black women grow hair like mine. Longer.
It's probably
That's like mixed.
So this guy,
Black women grow hair like mine. Longer.
it's probably a wig.
so this
So like, wait, what? Okay, there are some, but it's just like they probably mix with that, then mix with another thing, then mix with another thing, then mix again. So they probably mix, or it could be like some genetics and stuff. So I've seen some that's the natural hair, but like some, not all.
guy, I'm not gonna lie, is very ignorant. So after her trying to clarify that Michael Jackson is a black man, American black man, of which he refuses to accept, he then proceeds to say, then how did he have great hair? Or how did they have
Turn this hair. Like turn his hair, something like that.
great hair, assuming he's talking about Michael and some other people maybe in his family. Now, I'm not entirely sure what he defines as great hair, implying that there's bad hair.
It's kind of some weird superiority. I'm not gonna say superiority complex. Nah, something else. Something else for sure.
Hair out there, which is just completely ignorant. There's all kinds of different types of hair types and textures, which can be styled in different ways. And as far as I'm aware, people of all types of ethnicities all around the world have different types of hair textures and hairstyles. And just like how white people or people of European descent can have all kinds of hairs, you know, straight, wavy, curly, the same thing happens for people, black people or African people of descent with curly hair, wavy hair, long hair, Asian people, curly hair, wavy hair, straight hair. I mean, like, hair itself isn't really relegated to any one ethnicity, racial group, region. Like, human beings are very genetically diverse. So the implication he has when he says, how do they get great hair, implying that there may be bad hair out here, is just crazy to me.
Oh no. I've seen black women grow hair like mine. Longer.
It's probably a wig.
No, it's not a wig, Fabio. No. I know black girls who literally have hair like
it doesn't
me.
matter. It's not about that. It's about how Michael is. Michael is mixed.
Like their natural hair. That's probably half sister. Mix it a little bit white or something. Who knows? Or permed or something else. Or natural. Was yes, she was born black. What happened to hair? Severely damaged by no. It's a baldness. Perhaps he actually nutted his hair. Oh, so like basically his hair got burned, and so he got surgery. Legitimate. He wore wigs throughout his career. Okay, hairstyle by gravity and laser surgery on the scalp. Repairing the cell childhood like the ending without needing hair transplant. Okay, so like basically his hair, you know, some happened. Boom, he got whatever happened to his hair. Burned, got surgery. Boom, boom.
With a lot of, races. He's not just black.
He's black.
He has a lot of shades of different mix.
Do you do?
Try to be realistic here.
I am realistic.
Go on.
Also mixed with other races,
Bro, like he can easily just search up on Google.
right? So that doesn't make you fully Indian.
But yeah, but
You have to put in whatever your ancestry was.
wait. But Michael was black though. He was definitely black.
He's dark skinned.
He's a black man. He's got the fro. He's got the fro. He's got the.
He honestly looks more brown than black, to be honest.
So at this point, you know,
Yeah, he's just in denial, bro. He's cosplaying a black nigga, and out there he's just like, oh, he's not black. He's basically trying to convince himself he's not black. Google will tell him Michael Jackson was black. No mix. Oh, no. Google's lying. The AI is probably the AI. The AI is malfunctioning. That's never happened. He is not. Nah. He's in denial.
Fabio is playing semantics. Obviously, nobody on the planet, or I mean, I guess there are certain like rural indigenous tribes out there who are like purebred human beings where they've not mixed with any racial groups out there. But aside from
those niggas are like 6 foot something,
who are like
bro.
purebred human
6 foot. These are 6 foot giants. Long ass legs and shit. Just to realize that.
beings where they've not mixed with any racial groups out there. But aside from those people,
that hairline was what the fuck was that hair? This nigga has braids and is that braids? Yeah, the braids from the back looks up. This nigga cut his hair. Yeah, I mean he has braids. Like what the fuck is that hairstyle? That's some shit you see in Avatar.
Human beings where they've not mixed with any racial groups out there. But aside from those people, literally most people on this planet, you know, do have mixed ancestries, right? You know, take an ancestry DNA test and people will have ancestors from, you know, all over the place, all over a particular continent or from different continents and regions and whatnot, so on and so forth. Now, at this point, this guy, Fabio, not only is he, you know, he's playing semantics, all right? We understand when somebody says black, we already understand, okay, they may not be 100% Congoan, like with ancestors 100% purebred Congo, but we do understand that, you know, black is, you know, an ethnicity having particular features, phenotypes associated with a particular racial group in America. I understand that it is like a kind of like a social construct created by Americans or whatever, but it is also a culture. Black is a culture, an American culture, and has heavy roots and ties to the people who've been on this land for hundreds and hundreds of years. And that is what Michael comes from. So refusing his identity, refusing to accept it, meanwhile you're trying to cosplay as him in the later part of his life, is completely deluded, especially now that she was showing younger Michael with this afro pre-surgery on the screen, and this guy is just like closing his eyes, refusing to see reality for what it is. And in the comments,
in denial. You wore a wig too. Why does he have good hair? Like, motherfucker, that's a weed.
people are
Who knows exactly nothing about Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson, this year, from what that thing said, He wore wigs
Posting
too.
this guy, they're saying, ain't nobody in Gary, Indiana mixed with no Japanese. Christian said, and I quote, why does he have good hair? MFer, that's a wig. Dude knows exactly nothing about Michael. Well, to be fair, he did bring up wigs, but for some reason, he just doesn't believe that Michael wore one. I'm not entirely sure if Michael wore wigs or extensions 24/7. I don't really know much about this man's hair. I do know a lot of kids growing up thought there were two Michael Jacksons because of the way he looked before and then the way he looked after. They thought there were two distinct, different individual singers named Michael Jackson. Another commenter said, dude is so mentally ill. He's cosplaying a black man, but is also a racist, so he has to spread lies that Michael Jackson isn't a black man to make himself feel better about his life decisions. Honestly, it's gotta be weird as hell. Like, if you're a genuine racist, but one of your biggest idols and role models is from another race of which you may not like how does that work in your mind? How does that level of cognitive dissonance even work? Somebody said the gymnastics is crazy. Indeed they are. The mental gymnastics gotta be wild every day. And honestly, this is why the whole like identity issue with Michael is so sad. Had he just stayed like this, you know, one surgery in, like this, or like this, there wouldn't be these issues today that, you know, people like Fabio Jackson are currently trying to say with Michael not being black.
I really just did my nostrils. Everybody does their nose at one point in their life. I'm pretty sure it would be probably about 75% the population that would have done it.
All right, bro. Ass nigga, bro. This is delusional ass nigga. What do you mean 75% of the population? Nigga, 75% of the population do not do this shit. They're not getting no surgery.
If they could, someone, okay, they would be in a hospital or in a surgery room every day. Every day. I mean, it happens every day, but I mean, it would be more if you could afford it. If you can't afford it, then that's your problem. It's not my problem.
Yeah, this guy's completely delusional once again. And you gotta love the Shimon in the background, somebody said in the comment section. And it's just like, bro, why are you denying the alleged rumors that you got 7 different surgeries to look like Michael, bro? Now those rumors may be completely false and fabricated, but based off of everything, I mean, look at the hair, look at the nose, look at the eyeliner, the makeup, given everything we're obviously seeing right now, how can you deny the surgeries? I mean, I need this man to drop receipts before.
And someone else. What do you mean someone fake to know?
I stopped believing that.
I was born like this. Michael doesn't look like me. Like
Now he's sniffing and walking.
What the fuck you laughing?
this, you know? He looked like Michael.
Oh.
Like, he looked like Michael, you know, the brown skin tone Michael. That's not who I look like. I look like at the one that he made himself to be. Okay? I look like that part, that era, that age. So I'm the original one. This is my look, and I claim it 100%. Get a lie detector if you want. I will pass that. Get a lie detector. I will pass it.
Bruh, this man says he's the original.
That's why you copy someone and claim that's like me copying Pepsi. No, not even Pepsi. Let me say the Purple Crush. Me naming that fucking. That's like that's like me naming copying the Purple Crush. They said then after I create a different one that tastes exactly the same exact ingredients. But I call it Purple Slush. Ooh, see that name? Tough. Purple Slush. And I claim I'm the original. Yeah, you're only the original of that name, not the actual thing. You copied the product.
Again, he's trying to say that Michael Jackson somehow wanted to look like him and not the other way around. As if
like Michael Jackson saw like the future or some shit. Oh, it's gonna be clones of you, and it's gonna be clones of you in future. He saw the future. He had future sight or some shit. What?
Michael didn't do this before him, as if Michael isn't an older man. He already passed away. This literally, logically, consecutively, chronologically makes no sense whatsoever, bro. Michael came before you. How the hell can you say he tried to look like you when you came after him, bro? Were you even born? Like, how old is this guy? Somebody in the comment section, Tiffy Tiff, said, so he's saying that Michael is the impersonator and that he's the original, with this screenshot of Michael Jackson just looking disgusted.
I only did my nostrils, and this is my look. Complete friendship and innocence, you know, like it was nothing, you know. At the end, people were saying, oh, we want to take photos of you. And I was like, okay, you want to take photos of me?
Yo, what is this
He's
photo, bro? What is this photo?
You got to take photos with him. You better tip him to take photos of me, you know? And that's what happened. You know, people don't say that, but that's okay. That's okay. Many times Michael has said that a lot of times he doesn't believe the tabloids. A lot of times he doesn't believe what people say in a magazine about him. A lot of times he doesn't read.
All right, now this guy's just rambling. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below about this. What do you think about this? This guy is completely insane. He's mentally ill. I think there's a lot of conflicting thoughts and ideas and beliefs going on inside his head. He's obviously experiencing something that we call cognitive dissonance. It's when you have two conflicting ideas or thoughts in your head that contradict each other, but they're trying to fight for logic in your mind. And that's, you know, this guy.
Michael Jackson is not black. He is just colored. He's just, you know, he just has a little bit of color in him. That's all. He's just not black. He's just has a dark skin and brown tone. He's just white. But, you know, I'm colorblind, so it's just white still.
It's unfortunate, man. It really is. But thoughts and opinions
That made
down
no
below.
sense. I don't
This
know what
guy's
the hell I
probably
just
the
said.
most hated Michael Jackson impersonator on the internet right now. And it all happened after he reacted to the trailer of Michael Jackson's new biopic, Michael, looking salty. And I don't know if he wanted to be the lead actor in that film, which was never going to happen. My guy, you can't sing, you can't dance, you don't even look like Michael when he was younger. So, what, you know, anyway, now I'm just rambling. But thoughts and opinions down below. You already know what to do. And yeah, catch all of you in the next.
Shimon. You already said, bro. Might have to end it right here. Shimon.